Hello everyone. Let's start today's lesson of fundamentals of e-commerce. To begin with, let's see what are we going to learn today. Firstly, let's understand the concept and features of e-commerce. Learn the nature and scope of e-commerce. Identify and analyze the merits and demerits of e-commerce. Let's move ahead and start understanding what is e-commerce. Basically, commerce is any trade which happens when we apply or include e or electronic word to the commerce. It happens to be connected with internet and appliances. So any trade which happens using internet or appliances, either websites or on mobiles, we call it to be e-commerce. Hence, buying, selling or marketing and servicing of products, services or even information over any computer networks using Wi-Fi's, laptops, computers or mobile phones, we term it to be as e-commerce. Moving on, let's learn nature and scope of e-commerce. Economic activities. Economic activities is wherein the e-commerce tries to conduct all the activities of businesses online. Exchange of goods and services from the point of accepting the orders to the delivering of the goods, and thereafter after sales services are all taken care online. Earn motive is the very reason behind the e-commerce. It facilitates motive to earn. Creation of utility is another feature of e-commerce where it's tried to ensure that the goods or services are available across. The regularity of transaction again happens to be systematically from the e-commerce websites to the businesses and over to the customers. So hence, e-commerce possesses the features of economic activities, exchange of goods and services, earn motives, creation of utility, regularity of transaction. Let's move on to learn the features of e-commerce. Ubiquity. Ubiquity refers to the access of online via routers, Wi-Fi connections across anywhere, wherever you are, you can conduct the e-commerce. Global reach. E-commerce doesn't have any territorial or locational restrictions. It goes beyond the boundaries and any business can happen across any corner of the corner on the maps. Universal standards. Since e-commerce follows universal standards and all the businesses apply the same standards, there is no problem in assessing or conducting the e-commerce across the globe. Richness. Since e-commerce is available online, there is a huge amount of data available which can be accessed easily and understood, thereby e-commerce can be conducted. Interactivity. This generation, interactivity happens to be the prime attraction for the customers, wherein the customers are able to interact 24/7, follow the various chatbots through artificial intelligence, etc. Interactivity is happening, because of which the e-commerce is becoming more and more popular these days. Next, information density. Information density is all about the amount of data related to the product, to the services, or even after the sales services, etc. is abundantly available, which enables a customers, or which provides the customers the ease of and adopting the e-commerce easily. Personalization, yes, unlike any other traditional or conventional way of businesses, personalization feature is also got added to e-commerce, wherein the customer can personalize or customize their according to their taste and preferences the products or services that they are looking for, hence making it more popular these days. So, the features of e-commerce can be summed up in ubiquity, global reach, universal standards, richness, interactivity, information density and personalization. Followed by, let's move on to understand the various merits and demerits of e-commerce. Merits of e-commerce can be discussed under three groups, that is, number one, customers, businesses and society. So, let's move on to learn about the customers. Now, when it comes to e-commerce and the benefits which goes to the customer can be classified into five. That's one, choice, convenience, communication, comparison and customization. Choice is left to the customer. Today, customer has a huge number of websites through which they can conduct their businesses. They can order. This enables a customer or provides a customer huge choices, and this will further add on to their taste and preferences. Convenience is all about the customer placing the order from wherever they are, whether you are working, whether at home or any place, 24/7, 360 degrees round the circle, you can order at any point of time from anywhere across and forward it to the people whom you are trying to reach. Communication. Yes, customers also are very particular about communication, about the logistics, reaching of the goods on time. Even after sales also, customers would be knowing about whether the product is good enough, if any problems or any difficulties in using the products, then they want any help. So, with respect to this, communication also plays a vital role. Hence, even this facility is been provided through artificial intelligence, 24/7 call centers. Customers enables communication, and this is one of the key aspect where customers are buying online. Physical presence of goods and services are not there in e-commerce. Communication is the only source through which they can ensure that yes, they are ordering through a proper website and they are going to get or receive the products or services. Followed by next advantage is comparison. Comparison of various products across various websites. From any other websites, any other company, a customer has a choice to compare, check the features of the product, prices of the product, delivery dates, etc., including after sale services, compare each and every aspect of the product and then make a purchase decision. So, comparison is also one of the key facilitator in making this e-commerce more popular among the customers group. Customization. Yes, this was something which was a miss in e-commerce, where e-commerce is all about buying and selling of goods online. Customization, where the physical presence of product is not available. E-commerce, something which was a miss, this customization feature advantage happened to get added advantage to the customer, wherein the customer can customize, see the 3D images of the product, the prospective product that they would like to, and make any changes across their journey and then make a buying decision. So, these are the 5 C's that customers would be very keen in looking: choice, convenience, communication, comparison and customize. Moving ahead, let's look at the advantages of businesses. Advantages to businesses: large customer base. Yes, large customer base here represents the key information that any user, whether you are a customer or you are just going to be a prospective customer, or just for fun you are moving across the various websites, when you happen to be on a website, you have to provide your username, passwords, etc. That means one has to register. The moment you register with your credentials, that's like your email IDs or phone numbers, etc., happens to be recorded with the businesses, and thereby these customer bases can be in various ways utilized by the businesses to communicate about the various offers, discounts at seasonal, seasonal offers, etc., can be communicated at regular intervals to you. And so we find many emails coming up into our inboxes about the seasonal offers, discounts, etc. Then procurement purchase cost is reduced, yes, because of commerce, at various levels the stocking of inventory, warehouses, etc., has been reduced. Intermediaries especially have been reduced, because of which the cost of procuring that raw material, possessing it, ensuring the safety by putting them into warehouses, etc., has been reduced. This in turn is reducing the cost of the product. Reduction in inventory cost, yes, wherever you are located, wherever from the business is being conducted, the raw material from where it is being possessed, there only the raw material can be made finished, and from that point it can be transferred to the various location where it is required upon receiving the orders. This enables a businesses to reduce the cost. Better customer services, yes, 24/7 the call centers are available, chat boxes are available across, helpline centers are available, which enables a customer, which makes a customer feel secure enough to do the transactions online. And whatever, anywhere, anything wrong, these are the companies who would be taking care of your complaints, and immediately within 2 or 3 working days they are going to help you to resolve the problems, followed by lower sales and marketing cost. Yes, if you look about the advertisement aspects, only one key element, that's advertisement. Lot of cost is incurred in order to do advertisements in e-commerce through digital marketing via various social networking sites and across all the websites. When you happen to do advertisements, advertisement cost is reduced, which excludes, which minimizes the cost of paperwork, digital printing, etc. This enables the businesses to reduce the cost, thereby reducing the cost of the product, or all these reduced cost in the form of procurement, in the form of inventory cost, in the form of lowering the sales cost and marketing cost. All these costs put together are offered to the customers in the form of various discounts, etc. Let's move on to the next aspect of the advantages to the society. Advantages to the society, yes, work at home, foreign products and services, delivery of public services. Work at home. Work at home, this is something which is offered to the society. That's wherever you are from, even when you are doing your own job, you can take a break and do orders which again are available to you by the end of the day. Foreign products and services, there is no geographical limit, there is no geographical restrictions. Hence, this enables a society to order the products across the globe. You can order a product which is available in the foreign markets, and foreign customers can order any Indian based product from Indian websites. Delivery of public services, thanks to logistics. Logistics has played a very significant role in delivering the services. Logistics happens to be the key element in e-commerce, which happens to provide and ensure that the product moves from one place, that is the location place where it is been processed or produced, from there to the point where it has to reach the customers. So, delivery of public services has been another advantage to the society. To sum up advantages to the society, we have work at home, foreign products and services are available, delivery of public services. Moving ahead, let's discuss the demerits of e-commerce or the disadvantages of e-commerce. Disadvantages of e-commerce can be discussed in two dimensions. Number one, technical, and number two, non-technical. Technical dimensions again can be discussed into three: security and reliability, difficulty in integration, and incompatibility. First one, security and reliability. Yes, security and reliability is something what every customer is very keen or particular in, which is very much absent in the e-commerce. Now, when we happen to order, when we happen to make a payment, whether whatever we are accessing, through whatever journey we are going to do conduct this, complete this transaction, is it safe enough, is it trustworthy, reliable, is the key component, a key problem faced by the customer. Although many businesses have been able to provide this trust, reliability and security aspect the prime importance to the customer, yet again there are businesses, there are scams, there are scandals which are happening across. Difficulty in integration. Yes, at times customers feel integration, that is from the point of their placing an order, by the time it is reaching the order to their places, there is a gap, and this gap is because of the technical glitches. Sometimes it is the business which happens to show the product online, yet it is not available. Sometimes it is because of some technical glitches, it happens to be order, the order does not happen, seems to happen, but here to the customer's end it shows that is as it is happened. So, these are certain glitches which happens to find difficulty in integrating and submitting the results thereof, which again further contributes to the delay of communication, mailing or sending the product from the point of production to the customer base. Incompatible. Yes, compatibility is another prime issue with these e-commerce websites, where certain times at certain point of time it is because of used customer base or you can say customer base or the user base, traffic happens to be huge, and because of this the lot of disturbance happens to the website, where you happen to experience the reloading or buffering of the screen. Sometimes when you are in between a transaction you face this, and this is something which gives you insecurity, and moving ahead it also put you in confusion whether you finished your transaction or not. So, these are few technical problems that a customer faces while they are doing the e-commerce. Next, on the other aspect of non-technical, we have cost, again security, privacy, lack of trust. Cost is one aspect under non-technical. Sometimes it is observed, not like Amazon, Snapdeal or Flipkart, any other website, it is very difficult to trace out the cost. They happen to ensure that whatever products are sold, they have their unique selling propositions on which they happen to fix the cost, but these costs are very high. Sometimes even if you compared with the normal product from any other seller, the seller 1, seller 2, etc., it happens to be more than what is being showed on their website. So, this again is a problem faced by the customer in e-commerce. Security and privacy. Yes, any credential from their own name, user IDs, email IDs, etc., phone numbers, transaction password. When you have to complete the transaction process, you also happen to share the bank details, etc., which are again of privacy concern. So, only reliable websites where the customer find that yes, we can share the sensitive information, only those places the information is shared. Otherwise, it is difficult for a customer to trust on those websites. These are the technical problems which are faced by the customers. Apart from these, lack of trust. Not every website is safe online. In this generation, 21st century, we happen to now and then see and hear the news about the various scams which are happening across, where we end up just tapping on the screen or on your mobile phones, or happen to even provide credentials which are misused by the vendors. So, hence one has to be very careful. Besides, these are certain points where a customer feels very inconvenient to share on a website which is quite unknown. Hence, a suggestion to the customer is to ensure that before they go on to e-commerce websites, they have to check whether the website is trustworthy, reliable, security wise is it safe, then only they can move on to the transaction that they wanted to do. I hope whatever is explained is clear. Let's just have a quick recall on what did we learn today. Meaning of e-commerce. Again, e-commerce is all about conduction of business, buying and selling, trade, goods or services through internet, on using a laptop or a website, through a website, is termed as e-commerce. Features of e-commerce. Features of e-commerce, there are list of features where it happens to start with 24/7 availability, ubiquity, interoperability, etc. Merits of customers, we happen to discuss merits of customers in 3 aspects. Number 1, customers to businesses and to the society. So, overall we have seen that how e-commerce is an advantageous to the customers, to the society and also to the businesses. So, it is like a win-win situation. In this globalized era, e-commerce is something where everyone is looking around. Demerits of e-commerce. Again, demerits of e-commerce were discussed under 2 heads broadly: technical and non-technical aspects. Technical aspects are the technical glitches which are being faced by the customers during the processing of the transaction. Thereby, non-technical problems are those problems which happen to be faced by the customers in order to complete the transaction. So, concluding, e-commerce is all about conduction of business online, again including lot of merits and demerits. One concern about demerits is one has to be very careful while doing this e-commerce. Concluding, e-commerce and e-business when compared, e-commerce is something which is becoming more popular. Conventional way of doing business is always a very prime importance. Yes, it is, yet e-commerce, since every individual is now having mobile phones with internet connectivity, which is facilitating and also promoting the growth of e-commerce as compared to any other nation in this 21st century. We have seen e-commerce being growing exponentially across and accepted across. Only point of concern is the customers have to be little careful while conducting online commerce. Thank you.